think normally what happens.
Oh, do you think Holly would be a good girlfriend?
That's enough said.
My communication's good.
Slamming and walking off.
I always used to get worried that one day Emily would say she doesn't want to move out with me. Interesting question, huh?
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I think we look like old ladies. Just straighten out. These seats are really uncomfortable. Let me see your hand. The other hand.
They're kind of like the same height.
Yeah, the same height now. Cute!
Your hands are so small.
Not with the nails. I call them the claws.
Yeah, the talons.
Talents, oh, that's a good word. Right, I was gonna say good afternoon.
It is afternoon.
Is it? Oh yeah. I'm going into this weird mood.
Put on your low, serious voice.
I can't. It's just like an alternative personality. Oh, what did you go? You heard that?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Emily is here with me, the dude. Emily's my sister, but we call each other dude and dudey. That's all that really needs to be said. We are filming a Q&A today. We were supposed to do this like last week, but Emily has been ill. Yeah, I basically gave Emily the cold. Emily has the cold. But yeah, we're filming a Q&A and we hope you enjoy this video. Essentially, I got you guys to send in questions on Instagram. Do you want to say anything?
Well, I do. You were kind of just yappa yappa yappa. Yappa 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 yappa. I wouldn't say I'm contagious at this point. I just want to put that out there. I don't think I'm really
no, it's fine.
you. I want you to make a statement, say you're happy that I am in your room.
I have given Emily consent to come into my room. Did I need to say anything else in the intro? We should say why we're sitting in dressing gowns because it may be a bit strange. I mean,
it's officially autumn.
Yeah, it's autumn and it's kind of cold. So we're in dressing gowns. Sorry if we look like old ladies, but we're comfy. Okay, are you ready to answer some questions?
Yes, I haven't seen any of these questions.
Yeah, so these are Emily's blind reactions. It's like a sister Q&A, yeah?
Do you want to nudge any closer to it?
No, do you want to come forward a bit?
I quite like it here.
I like to be close to my followers. Anyway, let's start with a question that could spark a bit of tension.
Oh no.
Who is more annoying? Do you want to elaborate?
I think that's enough said.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would say myself as well, but how tall are you both? Emily is 5 foot and I'm 5'8".
Okay, that's definitely right. So I'm like, well, I say I'm 5'8", but I'm actually 5'7".
Yeah.
And you are 5'4".
And a half.
It's just 5'4".
5'4" and a half with a bum. Let's go deep. What's the biggest thing the other person has taught you?
I'm prepared.
Let's think. I think I have mine.
Okay, what's yours?
I mean, I think you probably taught me multiple things, but one thing that comes to mind straight away is, I mean, I wouldn't say I've been able to put this into practice yet, but the ability to stay positive in a situation and let something go. You know, if something annoys you, you kind of just move on. Accept and you move on. I find that very hard to do. So I'd say that you inspire me to be that person, but as I said, I don't think I've been able to put it into practice just yet. Yeah, I call it the slamming doors and swearing personality. Yeah, I have that in me, unfortunately.
I don't see the point in raising my voice, shouting.
Do you want to speak a bit louder now? I'm struggling to hear you.
Okay, but the biggest thing that you've taught me probably how not to react in a situation. Probably how to be like patient, but in like certain situations, and like understanding of something that you necessarily can't understand yourself. I'd say just like helping you through, like when you had like your ED sort of days. It was kind of frustrating sometimes having to repeat the same thing, but at the same time it's kind of taught me how to be like understanding of people's situations when you can't necessarily understand them.
Okay, cool, moving on. We'll try and move out of the deep realm. Okay, we'll ask this one. Do you drive?
Yes.
Emily drives. How long have you been driving for?
What age can you legally drive in the UK? So
17?
Yes, since I was 17. Oh my gosh, that's almost 10 years.
Oh my god! 10 years worth of driving!
That is depressing. Right, moving on. No. I said we're not getting deep here, are we?
I've passed my test, I have my license, but driving just scares me a bit. But you could technically come and drive with me, as in be in the passenger seat.
Oh yeah.
Would you feel comfortable doing that?
Yeah, not with those nails on.
This question is for you. How is rock climbing going?
That's going well, I think. I think I'm getting stronger. Started off, I was very weak, you know. Weak upper body. But
now she's hench.
No, I wouldn't say hench is the right word. When you get used to doing rock climbing or like bouldering, you can kind of figure out ways to maybe accomplish something that you thought was really strengthy, but you can do it in a different way, and it makes it more like adapted to what you're good at. So like, I guess I'm better at doing like more technical stuff, and my legs are stronger. So if I can like do a route slightly differently to someone that has really like loads of strength in their arm, they can just pull themselves up.
Strengthy is the new word. Should we put that in the dictionary?
But no, I think it's going well. Like, I'm definitely seeing progress on myself.
I've still been only once, and I said I would go after the marathon because I didn't want to risk anything, even though I am injured right now. The reason why Emily rock climbs is because she has a significant other, not an other half. So I answered the question, do you have a boyfriend? Your sister and you.
Yeah, so I have a boyfriend, Holly.
No. Where did you meet your boyfriend? Because some people are familiar with the fact that Emily has a boyfriend, some people might not be, but Emily does have a boyfriend, as we've said. Where did you meet your boyfriend?
I'm not going to spill the tea in this video. I'm going to tell them to go and watch my video on how I met my boyfriend. I think it's quite a cute story.
An interesting love story of Romeo and Juliet.
So yeah, you can link that video on the screen.
Right, so she's already telling me that there's gonna be a card here. Okay, oh, interesting question. If you guys ever fight/argue, who says I'm sorry first?
I think normally what happens is, I will do something without realising it will annoy Holly. Holly then gets annoyed, doesn't talk to me for a few days, then self-reflects and realises that she's been an absolute idiot for the past few days, and then apologises to me. Even though I'm the one that I didn't do anything wrong in the first place, so I don't really need to apologise. So I think Holly would probably be the one that apologises first, but it's because she's the one that overreacted.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say with that. It does sound quite accurate.
Yeah.
But let's just say, I wouldn't say it's a regular occurrence.
No, it's not a regular occurrence. But
and I wouldn't say that there is no reason at all for me getting annoyed. Like, I don't just get annoyed about nothing. There is a reason, but sometimes it's only apparent in my head and nobody else's head, because I just have a very strangely functioning brain. Do you think Holly would be a good girlfriend? Lol. I love how they put lol in there, because that's literally how I would ask this question. Lol.
No. No, to be honest.
Why?
Dude, you do not like adapting your schedule for other people. That's enough said. Enough said. Compromise is not a word that comes into your dictionary.
It does.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay, but put that aside. Let's just not focus on...
But that's like a big part.
Okay.
Oh, and communication, that's not great as well.
My communication's good.
Slamming and walking off.
Oh, what is this? Roast Holly.
I mean, what do you want me to say? You'll be amazing. And
no, okay, give me some pointers.
I think I just did.
Okay, but what would be good about me in that situation? Nothing then.
But you'd be good at wearing the pants.
You think I'll be dominant?
I feel like you'd just be quite like, right, this is the to-do list for the day. If anyone's up for a challenge.
No. How close would you say you are to each other?
Yeah, I think I was like,
you centimeters.
Yeah. I'd say we're pretty close.
Pretty close. Pretty close, you know. Despite slamming doors, not talking to you for a few days.
I feel like you're making out that you're really bad. Like,
you're the one making out that I'm really bad in this video.
You brought up slamming doors first.
Yeah, I did bring up slamming doors, and I don't slam doors very often.
I bet you're not that bad.
I'm not that bad, yeah. Let's just put it out there. I'm not that bad. I'm actually really nice.
Yeah, no, you are.
That wasn't convincing.
No, you are.
Oh, thank you. Okay, have you ever had trust issues? I don't know if this means like between ourselves or...
Between us, I say no.
No, never had trust issues. I can trust anybody. Anybody.
She can trust me so well that she doesn't even need to remember my name anymore.
Anybody. Text. Excuse me, why are we not on silent? Sorry.
Those nails.
So, in the broader context, would you say you've ever had trust issues in the wider world?
Not really.
No?
No. Previously, yes, boys maybe done something that made me not trust that person, but I didn't think that resulted in me having trust issues in general as a result. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't say trust everyone in the world. Does that mean you have trust issues?
I think I definitely have trust issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after what I've been through.
Oh, I don't know. Do you really have trust issues?
Yes, I think I do. Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't say I have trust issues given what I've been through.
I've realised over this past year especially that I feel like I am quite easily, not easily led, I don't want to say that, because as we've established, I wear the pants, right? I think it's kind of almost like people pleasing. I want to be nice to someone. I'm always like, oh, sorry, thank you.
You always give someone the benefit of the doubt.
And it's not very good because it's led me to some bad places. So we have trust issues. Okay, this is a funny one. Who's the more philosophical one of you and why?
You just do
I think it's me as well, and I'm happy that it's me. Well, I don't really know why.
Well, I think since you've been listening to all these podcasts and running, she'll come home and try and like throw out this idea, this like, conceptualized idea to me, and I'm just like, no. I'm like, nah.
Not a bit mew.
What is with you today?
I wouldn't say I come to any striking conclusions. I feel like I just make myself more confused as a result.
Dan clicked on a video on YouTube once that we were watching, and it was like, do chairs exist or something? And it was this like weird philosophical idea, and I was just like, this is absolute nonsense. Dan was like, no, I think it's quite interesting. And I was just like, ugh.
What activities do you like to do together? I have my answer to this. Do you have yours? Ready, prepared, written down?
Okay, yeah, go on then.
My answer is I really like our long walks. I love them. They're so good. We literally just go on a walk. Emily and I, we often don't tell anyone we're going. Probably should. We are literally in our own world.
We get into these deep chats.
Yeah, we get into these deep chats. But we get into really good chats. Mum can hear us when we're coming down the road because we're laughing so much. We just walk and we talk. It's the best time. We end up in fields. We sometimes take pictures of us standing next to tractors.
Yeah, I do like that.
We're often in our rooms. Emily's literally like about a few meters in the other room, and I message her on my computer like, walk in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's one of our favourite things to do together. But we do have other things we like to do together.
I like to go get like vegan food.
Excuse me, do you want to stop texting Dan?
No, exactly.
Oh, it's not Dan. So it's Dan. What is the one thing you will always feel safe saying to only Emily and not to anyone else?
We're not going to say it with them, mine.
Oh yeah, true. What would you eat non-vegan if it suddenly became vegan? The thing is, most things these days are vegan.
Was like a vegan alternative. Yeah. Like I would have said like cream eggs, but then Dan got me vegan cream eggs last year, didn't he?
Where's the vegan cream egg?
I ordered them online somewhere. They were so good. If you're not vegan, like you probably have this perception like, oh, vegans must constantly be like thinking, oh, I wish I could eat that, I wish I could eat that.
Yeah.
But it's so easy these days.
Yeah.
You can get pretty much anything vegan.
Okay, have you guys had any big fights? No.
No, not really.
See, as I was saying before, when I go into a little bit of a mood, like it's over something very trivial.
Yeah, it's not a big fight. No.
We've never physically fought.
So we have when we were younger.
No, we haven't.
Did they kick your tooth?
What? Because you just wanted to get me?
No, I can't remember. I thought I would kick your tooth out. Maybe I dreamt it.
Anyway, so no, the answer to that is no. What is your dream travel location? For Holly, would you travel to Australia again in the future? 100% yes, I would. We all know that.
Yeah.
But what is your dream location?
Probably like Bora Bora.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought that was
in one of those huts on the water.
Yeah.
It's so nice. There or Bali. Or like probably the Gold Coast, Australia, like somewhere like that, you know.
Okay, where do you think I'm gonna say? This isn't my dream destination, but this is the dream place I want to go to next. Japan, 100% Japan. I just want to go to Japan and eat sushi! Yeah. So yeah, Japan is definitely top of my list, and Asia. This is quite a good question. So you have such a good relationship. Do you have any advice for sisters who don't get along but want to? Interesting question, huh?
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Sit down together and identify like why you haven't been getting along. Like what is it that constantly annoys each other?
Yeah, I think going on a walk would help.
If you are both like committed to getting along and you have that conversation, you'll make it work. Yeah.
I also think just doing stuff together, you know, just you and the other person.
Activities like bonding exercises, like
go and get some food together. You know, do stuff together with no one else.
Yeah. Do whatever you like to do.
I think the chat first is quite good. You know, set the tone. Communication. Always the boring answer, but it's true. Exactly. At what age do you want to get married?
Do you want to go first or do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I just need to fart.
It's gonna stink.
Marriage. Marriage. Well, at this point.
Oh, it stinks.
Sorry. Definitely not the more annoying one. Yeah, no, I don't really feel like I want to get married.
I think I'm very similar to you. Like I don't personally see myself getting married, to be honest. Partly because I absolutely hate attention on me. Or like when people sing happy birthday, like I hate it so much.
You're like Matthew. I just want you to enjoy that moment when people are happy for you.
Yeah, no, it's
and
like,
I don't get that.
I hate that so much. I never really like thought, oh, I want to get married like this, or I want to get married here, or I don't think it necessarily adds anything to a relationship. Like if you've got a solid relationship, I don't see why you need to get married as well.
Are you planning on living together still in the future? Just me and you, you and me, sorry, together forever.
I don't know, do you want to answer this one?
Yeah, I'll answer this question. I remember we had a conversation. We had a few conversations. We used to talk about, you know, moving out together. This was pre-Emily, you know, having boyfriends and stuff. And we did always used to talk about, you know, moving out together. I don't think I ever told you this. I always used to get worried that one day Emily would say she doesn't want to move out with me, and it would just, you know...
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. But now, I don't really have that, as in I don't feel as if I need to rely on Emily. I feel like in the past I was quite dependent on you. You know, as we know, I went travelling to Australia, found myself.
Changed the life,
changed my whole world and perspective. TED talk right now. So yeah, I used to depend on Emily quite a bit, and so I always used to get worried that, you know, I wouldn't have that. Whereas now, I am one with myself.
We kind of had the talk about it last year, and then Holly was the one who was concerned that she wouldn't be able to live with me anymore.
Yeah, how times change, huh? We came to a mutual agreement that it may not work. Excuse me.
Oh.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder. You know, listen to me now. If we were living together all the time, I just feel like, you know, it could have not ruined our sisterhood, but it could have, you know,
gotten on top of it.
Yeah, I don't think that would have happened, but I was worried about that, and I like the fact that, I don't know, I'm just happy for Emily with her boyfriend, you know, obviously, yeah.
I also feel like as well, another thing that we kind of talked about was the fact that Holly didn't really know what she was going to do after her masters in terms of like travelling, etc. And so obviously if we moved out into like a property, Holly would have to kind of commit to that, and you know, if she decided actually she was going to go off, would she then get in someone to rent her room out, and would I then be comfortable living with someone?
We don't think that will happen, but that doesn't say...
That's not negative.
Yeah. So, any Nana launches?
Oh yeah, right. So we literally had this conversation yesterday because I've been super busy, like with a new job and all kinds of things going on, and Holly's been really busy with her masters, and so kind of we basically just took a break from Nana. Also with COVID, there was a lot of issues with stock and getting things that we wanted because we had new ideas, and then it just was really difficult to get stock, so we kind of just put it on hold. But
Nana will be back. We also don't want to rush into things, you know, we want to make sure we bring out things that we're happy with, we're proud of, obviously.
It's not a fast fashion brand.
Exactly.
It's like, it's slow fashion.
We should bring out a dressing gown.
That would be good.
I missed some of these videos, somebody said.
You missed them. I've got one coming out today.
Oh, well, go check it out.
It's like, I'm trying to do a full-time job, be in a serious relationship, make YouTube videos, and it's TikTok now, and Instagram. It's just
it's too overwhelming, dude. Would you ever do OnlyFans?
No. Would you?
No.
I love how you paused. Would you do it as feet?
No, I wouldn't do it as feet, because I've got
as feet,
a black toenail right now.
Oh yeah, true.
Are either of you musical / do you play instruments?
We both grew up playing instruments. Like I played the flute, you played the piano, but we've kind of stopped pursuing that because
I think I reached grade 3.
Yeah, I reached grade 3 as well. Not very high, but
yeah, no. I cried in my last exam. I hit a wrong note on a scale and that was it. Tears. Blood. Tears.
I cried in one of my flute exams. I think it was the second one. We preferred dance, I think. Singing and dancing.
Yeah. Did you notice, so this is me, did you notice any change in Emily ever since she started dating in a positive way? No, I don't think you've changed, and I think that is a good thing in itself, because had you changed, I would be concerned, you know, like why are you changing for someone else when you should just be yourself? The funny thing for me, it's not funny, it's just interesting to see how you act with someone else who's like quite close to you. When we go out as a family and then Dan comes along, obviously if we go on like a train or something, you know, Emily will sit with Dan and I'm just like, oh, there she goes, she's grown up, I'll just go on my own. It's just interesting to see, you know, like, and Dan coming to our house and, you know, to have someone else in the house.
It's
new. Last question. Last question. Do you guys talk about personal stuff normally, or is it hard to share it?
I think we talk about anything.
Yeah, we talk about anything and everything.
Down to the indonairs on our armpits. And you might not enjoy certain conversations.
Yeah, that's a different topic.
But
no, yeah, we talk about everything. Those are all the questions.
Thank you for having me on our channel.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a horrible noise.
Very fun.
Quite chilled.
I don't want to take this off now.
I'm actually sweating a minute.
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
I think I have a sweating problem. Excuse me, what are you doing?
I feel like you have something on the side of your head like a little spot.
Excuse me, leave it. You do not have permission to squeeze it. Anyway, thank you for joining us, sitting with us. If you made it to the end, congratulations.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Look at the cute little thumb. Comment down below, subscribe if you're new and hit the bell so you know when I upload. And if you want to check out Emily's video, I am in it. We did a little sister reaction video, it was fun. Excuse me. And I will see you guys, as always, very soon in another video. I'll pour it on your head.
No.
Can you pour some on my head?
No, Ollie.
Please.
No, we're not doing that.
Why?
Because you're adjusting it and it'll make a mess. No.
Just one drop.
No.
Please.
No. I'll pour it on this.
No!
Exactly.
Right. On that note, I'm gonna go and slam doors. Bye for now!
Bye.
Blow kiss.
Oh.
I'll hit the screen because you have germs.
Okay.
Bye. Come on. Get rid of your phlegm. I'm a little too high, I'm a little too low. Hurricane in the back. Are you back?
Yeah.
Okay, good.